is Nursyawani pension Abidin. My number metric is 10 DPM 231069. I will answer for first question. First question, what specific action have National Union of Bank Employer identified as union busting tactic by bank, and how do this action impact employer morale and union membership? So answer, union participation stop. Bank have been found guilty on the ground of not allowing employer to attack training union training costs, which is in turn hamper the participation in all another union activity. Second, training opportunities restricted. The worker were deprived of training and development, which was essential for high career progress as well as building skill. Third, promoting staff without real authority. Some have promoting worker to position without creating actual executive power. This is one of the tactics employed in an attempt to remove them from union eligibility. Fourth, preventing employer from participating in various union activity. It includes preventing employer from attending any union meeting, training session, or protest. Fifth, not providing opportunities within the union membership for career development. By unfair performance assessment, preferential treatment in promotion or another means. Second question, in what way has National Union of Bank Employer and what challenges does the union face in negotiating this demand with bank management? So for the answer is, for wages and benefits, first, public demonstration. National Union of Bank Employer has organized several pickings nationwide to raise issues such as union busting, hard camp between the salary of employers and executive, and representation for decent compensation, over 250. 2. Collective bargaining with bank management. Negotiating compensatory advantage toward better wage and improvement in the working environment by salary increment negotiation, improve working condition, and comprehensive benefit package. Third, public awareness campaign. National Union of Bank Employers try to highlight the problem through press conference and public statement in order to raise public opinion in their furrow to mount pressure on bank management to accede to the demand. So then for question 2, factor union busting activity. First, bank have been reported to engage in practice that undermine union activity. For example, preventing employer from attending union training session and promoting staff without giving them any real authority so as not to remove them from union eligibility. 2. Pay disparity. A wide difference in pay between bank employers and the top strata create problem in the negotiation to raise the wages with fairness. Third, resistance to change. Argument of financial difficulty or market compensation can be abused to serve resistance from bank management to change that may raise the cost of operation, such as high wages and improved benefit. Okay, question 3. How has National Union of Bank Employer addressed the issue of bullying, discrimination, and harassment in the workplace, and what measures can bank implement to create a safe work environment for all employers? Okay, NUBI action to address workplace harassment. First, advocacy and public demonstration. For the past few years, NUBI has been carrying out countrywide picketing to protest against workplace harassment and demand justice for the worker concerns. Once in July 2024 alone, over 250 union members from 5 banks went on picketing against bullying, discrimination, and harassment. 2. Victim support. In support, the union has been very supportive of victim members who have been harassed. The most interesting case is in the Ipoh, whereby NUBE supported a female bank employee who has allegedly harassed and bullied by her superior in the bank. This woman complained, but the bank did not take any action against the perpetrator. Because of this, NUBE called for an independent investigation into the bank top management. 3. Public awareness and media engagement. NUBE seems to trap up public awareness on workplace harassment through media engagement and public pronouncement as a way of leveraging pressure on bank management for justice. They even highlight cases where victims of sexual harassment were treated unfair or terminated. They call for justice, demanding systematic change. Recommended measure for bank. First, comprehensive policy development. Writing policy clearly define and prohibiting all type of harassment and discrimination. Reporting procedure and consequences for violation of these policies must be delineated. 2. Regular training. Provide regular and interactive training on the recognition of site of harassment and bullying. Its prevention and mitigation to all employer and management. Training should be adapted to the context of the organization and its particular issue or challenge. Last one, respectful culture. The workplace culture should adopt respect, diversity, and inclusivity. Foster open communication and collaboration among employers where leader lead all positive behavior. So that's all from me. We'll continue with Irfan.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Zul Irfan Bin Zulkarnain and my metric number is 10DPM2KF1049. So today I will answer 4 questions for my part. The first question is, what are the implications of the high CEO salaries on employee certification and organizational culture reaching back, and how is NUBE leveraging this issue to negotiate better conditions for its member? Okay, I will just summarize the answer that I did on the report. So, high CEO salaries in bank can negatively impact employee morale, creating feeling of frustration and unfairness to the largest pay disparity. This can lead to employees feeling unvalued, especially when facing stagnant wage, limited career growth, or layoff. Such inequality foster as a culture where the worker feel exploited, leading to the stress and low motivation. The National Union of Bank Employees (NUBE) argues that banks should allocate a portion of executive compensation to improve wages of support of frontline workers, highlighting that banks have the resource to invest more and in their broader workforce. That's how we can do for this issue. Let's go to the next question. Okay, for next question, I will answer the question 5, which is, how does NUBA propose to reform the Human Resource Development Fund (HRDF) to ensure it is benefit employees, and what roles should stakeholder play in a tripartite control? Okay, I will summarize the answer first, which is the proposed Human Resource Development Fund (HRDF) is expected to be more worker-centered and ensure fund that use effectively to improve worker skill, job security, and improve work condition. NUBA approach emphasizing accountability, transparency, and collaboration between all stakeholders to ensure this fund truly benefit employees and promote a fair workplace practice. The government, employee, and trade union each have roles in ensuring fair and effective use of HRDF policy. The government oversees regulation, transparency, and periodic review of the HRDF to align with the labor needs and maintain neutral communication between employers and unions. Employees should identify skill gap, commit to using fund for the employees' training, and make development accessibility to all the employees. Trade union like NUBE advocate the long-term workers' development, monitor fund usage, voice employee concern, and also promote the program for the technical and soft skill growth, collaborating with both government and employers for the fair fund of distribution. Okay, and for the conclusion, with this cooperation between these 3 parties, NUBE believe that HRDF can function more effectively as a tool to sustainable workforce development. That's all for question 5. Okay, for my next part, we going to the second question, which is second question is about the bank. It's about the QPAX. It's about the QPAX. And I will answer 2 questions for this question, which is question 1 and question 2. For the question 1, what did the question ask? Okay, the first question is, what impact would the proposed increase in the minimum wage for the civil servant from RM 1,200 to RM 1,800 have on the overall moral of the productivity of the public service employee? Okay, the first thing answer they call productivity improvement, motivational drive, which is employee who receive adequate rewards tend to be more motivated and committed to the work assigned. Undoubtedly, salary increase can increase the moral of the civil servant to carry out their duties more brilliantly. Conclusion: a salary increase for the civil servant is a powerful way to boost their motivation, morale, and committed to their work. When employees feel valued and competent, they are more likely to approach their tasks with enthusiasm, dedication, and pride. Financial relief reduces stress, allowing them to focus better on their responsibility. This leads to higher job certification, greater productivity, and improved service delivery to the public. Ultimately, salary increase not only reward employees but also create a positive cycle where the motivated workers contribute to the better outcome for society. Next, we can look at the increasing work morale, which is appreciation of the value. Raising the minimum wage of Raising the minimum wage is one of the steps taken by the government to appreciate the importance of job certification and feeling unappreciation. Conclusion: raising the minimum wage is a way for the government to show appreciation for the employees, particularly those in the lower paying roles. By increasing wages, the government acknowledged the importance of job certification and help reduce feeling of being unappreciated. This leads to improved morale, greater motivation, and better job performance. Ultimately, higher wages create a more engaged, loyal, and productivity workforce, benefiting both employee and public service. Okay, next I will continue with the second question of the question 5. Okay, for the second question of this question 5 is asking how would the proposed change to common service grade 19 affect the career progression and job certification in service servants, and the challenge might arise in implementing this change. Okay, all this question is the answer for this question. I will summarize first. Starting civil servant at grade 19 could attract more skilled professionals and speed up career progression, making civil service career more appealing. However, it may restrict access for younger or less experienced candidates, narrowing the applicant pool. Existing employees might view this as unfair as a new recruit get a faster promotion or higher pay, leading to frustration and reduced job certification. Additionally, the shift of lateral career structure could limit promotion opportunities for the current staff, as fewer immediate grade would be available. Implementing the shift to starting civil servant at grade 19 offers potential benefits such as the faster career progression and athletic skill progression, but the poses significant challenge. Adjusting job description, responsibility, and salary scale would require substantial administrative work and strain government budget initially. Existing staff may feel disadvantaged, leading to concern about fairness and job security. Finding enough qualified candidate could be difficult due to the higher entry requirements. Successful implementation would require careful and planning, clear communication, and strategic adjustment to maintain moral and minimize resistance within the civil service. Okay, that's all the question that I answered. Okay, next we going to Dinesh for him question. Okay, that's all from me. Bye.
Okay, my name is Dinesh Palani, and my matrix number is 10 DPM 23F1075. So, number 3 is annual salary increments. Okay, number 1 is contribution to employee retention. A is financial stability and predictability. So, job security. Civil servants often value the stability of a regular, predictable salary increase, which offers a sense of financial security. This stability can encourage long-term retention, as employees know they can expect incremental raises over time, regardless of broader economic condition. Cost of living adjustment. Salary increment often serve as a way to adjust for inflation and rising living costs. As the cost of living increases, these increments help employees maintain their purchasing power and reducing financial stress and dissatisfaction. Okay, number 3 is long-term planning. The knowledge of annual increment allows employees to plan for the future, such as saving the retirement or meeting long-term financial goals. This can increase job satisfaction, as employees feel that their employer is supporting their long-term financial well-being. So B is carry or progression and motivation, rewarding experience and tenure. In many civil service systems, salary increments are tied to years of service, rewarding loyalty and experience. This type of structure encourage employees to stay with the organization long term, as they see a clear path of financial growth as they advance in their careers. So the second one is recognition of effort. In some systems, salary increments are linked to the performance reviews, which means employees are financially rewarded for their hard work and contributions. This can boost morale and motivate employees to continue delivering high quality work. Okay, number C is enhancing job satisfaction. Okay, it has two, which is positive reinforcement and reducing turnover. Okay, number 1 is knowing that their salary will increase annually serves as a form of positive reinforcement, making employees feel appreciated and valued. This sense of recognition can foster loyalty to the organization and reduce turnover rates. Okay, second is reducing turnover. Competitive salary increments, especially in comparison to their private sector or other governmental agencies, can be a key factor in retaining skilled and experienced civil servants who might otherwise seek higher pay opportunities. So we go for the how change to the salary increment system could enhance or hinder motivation. Okay, A is enhancing motivation and retention. So I have 2 or 3 answers. So number one is performance-based increments. Incentivizing excellent introduction or enhanced performance-based salary increments can motivate civil servants to work harder. Ongoing recognition of employee contribution. This can prevent employees from feeling stagnant, and if salary increasements are slow or to match rising costs of their personal carry. Growth. Transparent process. Clearly communicating how salary increments are determined helps employees understand what they need to do to earn their increases. Transparency reduces feelings of inequity or frustration, leading to a more motivated workforce. Okay, number three is a professional development and education incentive, which is linking pay to skills and qualification, tying salary increments to the completion of additional education, training, or skill can encourage civil servants to continue their professional development by offering financial rewards or for upskilling. And then, okay, number four is promotion periods. Promotion periods is implication of lengthy promotion periods. Number one is stagnation in career development. When promotion periods are extended, civil servants may experience stagnation in their careers, lack of advancement, and opportunities can demotivate employees, especially when they feel their hard work or contribution are not being recognized in a timely manner. So this can lead to frustration, reduce job satisfaction, and even disengage from their roles. So second is a reduced moral and motivation. Long waiting periods for promotion can result in low morale among civil servants. If employees see little change of career advancement, they might lose their drive to improve their skills, work performance, or take additional responsibilities. This can harm both individual productivity and the overall efficiency of the public sector. So number three is increased turnover. Increased turnover is a lack of timely promotion or professional development opportunities may encourage civil servants to seek employees in the private sector or elsewhere. If the promotion system is perceived as too slow or opaque, talent employees might leave for better prospects, and which can drain the civil service of skilled workers. And then how QPACs can be advocate for more efficient promotion processes. So number one is advocate for clear and transparent promotion criteria, and QPACs can push for clearer, well-defined and transparent promotion guidelines that outline in the necessary qualification achievement and step required for promotion. When employees understand what is expected of them, then they are more likely to stay motivated and pursue career goals with greater clarity. And number two is push for timelier and regular promotions. Okay, one of QPAC's key roles is to represent the interests of civil servants. The union can advocate for regular and timelier promotions, which fix time frames and periodic reviews to ensure that deserving employees have opportunities to advance in their careers within a reasonable time frame. Number three is introduce performance-based promotion. So encouraging a system of performance-based promotion can help make the process more meritocratic and fair. QPACs can push for a stronger link between individual and departmental performance promotion decision, so that employees are promoted based on their contribution and result rather than seniority or other subjective factors. Okay, number five is cost of living considerations. Okay, how rising living costs influence the need for a revised salary structure in the civil service. Okay, the number one is I have 2 points, which is erosion of real income and increased financial stress. So the first one is, as living costs rise, the real income of civil servants decreases. Even if civil servants receive a nominal salary increases, this may not be enough to keep up with inflation, so leading to a decline in their standard of living. Over time, this can make it increasingly difficult for civil servants to afford essential goods and services. So the second one is increased financial stress. Rising living costs can result in financial strain for public sector workers. When salaries fail to keep pace with inflation, civil servants may need to take on additional work, cut back on discretionary spending, or even accrue debt to meet their basic needs. This financial stress can have negative effects on employees' health, well-being, and overall job performance. And then the second one, measures the government can take to ensure civil servants' compensation keeps pace with inflation and living expenses. So I have 2 points also, and then the first one is regular salary review and adjustment, which is the government can establish a regular schedule for reviewing and adjusting civil servants' service salaries in response to inflation. For example, annual biennial salary reviews type of official inflation rates or cost of living in place could ensure that salaries keep pace with increase in cost of living. This will help maintain the purchasing power of civil servants over time. So the second one is indexing salary to inflation. One of the most effective ways to ensure civil servants' compensation keeps up the rising real cost is by linking salary adjustment directly to inflation or a cost of living index. So this automatic adjustment will prevent the erosion of real income and provide civil servants with predictable and timely increases in their compensation. So that's all from me. Thank you so much. Bye bye.